Hey, good morning everybody. It's about 7:15 today being June 22nd. And one of the things I have people always asking me is when am I going to do my next Q&A, and quite honestly I don't know when I'm going to do it, but to kind of ease people a little bit on that, I thought I'd kind of answer a question I'm pretty sure a lot of people ask themselves about me and about people like myself. Because every time you see somebody like myself or Shane of the Multimedia Chronicles, Zonic if you will, and a few others out there, we're always doing these updates on what we got on Blu-ray and DVD. Well, I don't have a Blu-ray just yet. Hopefully very soon I will be. But a lot of people always want to know, how do we get certain movies? Every time we do this and do that, they always want to know, how do we get certain movies? And why do we get it certain ways? Now, when I explain in some of my updates how I get certain movies, nobody has a problem with it. I know some members of my family that might have a problem with it, but there are some people that don't. For example, behind here, if we can move this for a second, these are the ones that I've yet to DVD. Here I have a lot of movies, right here in the back. And a lot of these movies, from what you could probably see, a lot of these movies, some of them are bought, like this is bought, these are bought. This is a recorded one. This has the Academy Awards from 2005 and the Super Bowl of that year. These here, I want to explain something about these because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are wondering what these are. These are what I call my ultimate movie collections. And what that means is these are 6 hours worth, these 4 right here, 6 hours worth of movies. Like right here, on this first one right here, we have, as you can see on the cover, we have Bad Boys 2, Sonic, and Transformers. And basically what it is Bad Boys 2, the Five Faces of Darkness, which was the season premiere 5-part miniseries for Transformers Season 3, G1, as well as the Doomsday Project. And I added a few special features like the trailer and music videos on that. And then right here we have another one that I did, and this is the Ultimate Movie Collection Volume 2. This has Looney Tunes Back in Action, The Matrix Revolution, and Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, the movie To the Rescue. And then on here we have another one, and this is it has the original uncut version of Going Bonkers, the hour-long pilot movie for Disney's Bonkers. It has ScoobyDoo on Zombie Island. It has ScoobyDoo and the Cyber Chase, Heathcliff the movie, and Tiny Toons Adventures, How I Spent My Summer Vacation. Now in between I did add some music videos and stuff, like with Bonkers I did Ordinary. I added my fan vids, which were Ordinary and Beyond the Stars, which you can find on YouTube. With Scooby-Doo I didn't add anything, but in between both Scooby-Doo movies I added Somewhere Out There from American Tales, so I don't know what. And then I had Heathcliff the movie, and then Tiny Toons, and then I just did a few others. There you go. To keep me busy. And then this one is straight up just movies and all that, and what's on here is very, very unique. And matter of fact, I'm probably thinking of taking this one right here and giving it its own individual DVD soon. And what's on here is the Sonic the Hedgehog anime movie, the OVA, the original video anime. That's on here. Cowboy Bebop the movie is on here, and the movie Basic is on here. So, and those are all basically part of my Ultimate Movie Collection. So you're looking at the fact that a lot of these, like this here, I believe, yeah, this one here is a DVD plus R. So this one This one right here, I believe, if I wanted to individualize Bad Boys 2, would be the perfect example. This one, I think it's the same way. Yeah, it's the same way. So if I wanted to individualize Rescue Rangers the movie, or To the Rescue, I do that. Or if I wanted to do it with The Matrix, or Looney Tunes Back in Action, that'd be it there. This one, I think might be different. I think this one is, yep, this one's DVD plus R, so if I wanted to, not plus R, but plus RW, this is a plus RW, so if I wanted to individualize this, I'd have to do it through the DVD recorder. That would be the only other way. And then this one, I believe, is, yeah, this one's a DVD plus R, so I could individualize it on its own. But yeah, those are just my Ultimate Movie collections, but those are all part of what I've recorded off of DVD, from DVD to DVD recorder, and on VHS to DVD recorder. And right here, of course, we have the best of Disney's Bonkers. This is a recent one I did about over a year ago, so about 2 years ago now. And that has going about, I think it's over a year ago, I think it's over a year ago. Or whatever. Yeah, it's over a year ago. I did this back on January 29th. The DVD I did back on January 29th, 2010. And on there, of course, like I've mentioned before, is the original uncut Going Bonkers pilot, the sequel, transition episode, if you will, of New Partners on the Block, and then my personal favorite, Castle Bonkers and a few fan bits. Then right here, you know, everybody's always complaining, wondering when they're going to bring the Bonkers onto DVD, and hopefully I'm one of them that hopes it. You know, they bring the series onto DVD very, very soon. But, you know, until then, I have sort of my own kind of personal DVD. I did this back in 2003, I believe, 2003, 2004. And I was going to, as you can see right here from the insert on the disc, I was originally planning to do a series of these. I was going to get the entire series, or at least what was aired on Toon Disney at the time, but could not do that because, one, well, because the main reason is my DVD recorder, which was an Apex at the time, died out on me, and that was the third one, and that was like 3 strikes you're out. So I went with an ILO, which is now also resting in peace. And then, of course, my most recent ones, and this is being the Big Events DVD. And I've showed you this before. This has this year's Super Bowl, this year's Grammys, this year's Oscars. It has the ABC special Best in Film, and of course it has WrestleMania 27. Then right here is one of my early Big Event movies, or one of my variety disc of movies and events. So like on here we have the 2004 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, 75th anniversary that is. We have Kim Possible, A Stitch in Time, Jetsons the Movie, and the Lionhearts 2-part, I think, series finale, Don't Bug the Neighbors. So it's all on here. But again, these are just, you know, movies I've recorded and I've bought, so it kind of helps expand my collection a little bit. Then down here is pretty much the same. Like right here, this is kind of hard to get out at times. This is actually, I used to have the slipcover for this, but one of my nephews got to it, and they tore it up. So now I just have the case. But this is Peter Gabriel's play. This is all his music videos at that time. So I have that. I bought that, I think, at Walmart when it came out. Then right here, I've showcased this a lot. A lot of you people know what this is. This is the Doomsday Project movie. This is actually all 4 final parts of the series. And I'm still working on trying to get some people their copies very, very soon. Or at least try to anyway. And this basically is all 4 episodes. And it's the best adaptation I've ever done of it. And what I mean by that is it's the best kind of like, you know, fade out, like when the episode ends and it fades to black and it's supposed to go to credits. I don't know how I did it, but I successfully was able to do a successful edit, if you will, of going from fading to black from at the end of one episode and fading into black into the next episode without the title card. The only title card on there is Doomsday Project. And then this one, of course, is GoBots the Movie. Now everybody probably wants to know how I got this one, since it's never been released on DVD, and the only DVD copies you see out there are either bootlegs or people that have used the VHSs to transfer it to DVD. Well, I got GoBots the Movie through, I think, a torrent. You know, those torrent files? And I got it through a torrent, and I had it for a while, quite some time, on one of these, on a DVD-ROM along with some other movies. But I figured if I'm going to watch it, you know, on any other DVD player, I need to have it on DVD. And originally I thought I could probably just put it together along with some other movies, but then I thought, you know what? I need to have it on its own individual DVD. Also the fact that my mom has told me that anytime I use the extended part of my my DVD recorder, everything comes out blurry, and the extended part I'm talking about is the ULP, the unlimited play, so which is the unlimited recording play. So anytime I use that, it comes out blurry. So I figured, you know what, fine, I'm not going to do that, but I will put it onto DVD, which I did, and thus there you go. Now another DVD, of course, another movie which of course has not been released on DVD. Well, technically it has, but it's been released as its edited version, and a lot of people are pissed off by this because the unedited is almost like watching, in my opinion, a very rare and lost Disney animated classic. And of course I'm talking about Tailspin, Plunder, and Lightning. And this is actually, I didn't actually get this movie through a torrent, the uncut version. I got this through a link from a Spinner stuff, courtesy of the animationsource.org that does Tailspin. And it's exactly as I remember it. The only question I've always had is, why did they cut it? I don't understand that. And I figured out why they did it. Figured out why this edition was never released as an individual VHS, or even when the Tailspin series got released as a box set as an individual DVD in its uncut format, or why it was never really seen again, except for maybe when a new series would premiere and they would need to have something to coincide with it. I think I found out why, because I went on Google and I found out that, I don't know if it was Michael Eisner or somebody, they didn't want it to have a family atmosphere to it. Sounds crazy, right? They didn't want to have family atmosphere. Here's why. Here's why. You have Kit and you have Molly. Molly, of course, the daughter of Rebecca. Kit, sort of like the adopted son of Baloo, if you will. Sort of, not saying he was. But it was almost like a family atmosphere, and I think the plan was to get Baloo and Rebecca together and kind of, you know, get them together. I think that was the plan, get them together, and thus they would adopt Kit, probably get married, adopt Kit, and thus they'd be a family. And I think that's what, from what I understand, they wanted, someone at Disney wanted to avoid. So that's why we never saw the uncut version of this unless you go to like Spinner stuff, and go to the animation source and you can find the link there. Then of course, a movie I did buy, this is one of the last movies I bought at my town's Blockbuster before it shut down, and that is Inception. I bought this movie. It's very, from what I understand, it's very good. I have not really seen it much, but it's very, very good. This is Inception. The reason I bought it, and here's what's ironic, folks, here's what's ironic. I think, no, it's not on here, but it's on one of these DVD-ROMs. Here it is. Right on this DVD-ROM, I downloaded the whole movie and put it on here. I don't know why I did that when I bought this, but now I know. You see, I tried to DVD fab this, couldn't do it, so with this I can give maybe my family a copy or something. But yeah, this is Inception. and it's a very, like I said, from what I understand, it's a very good film. So definitely check it out if you can. And of course, we have right here, we have both Jace and the Real Warrior volumes. This is actually this 2-disc set here. These two discs, these two separate individual things. These are all 4 discs of season 1. So what I have to do is go on Amazon in the future and get one of those 4-disc things, so that I could just put it on there, or put this in there and then just do whatever. But this is all 4 discs right here. This is all 4 discs in individual DVDs. And then of course right here we have the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Here we have Popeye the Sailor Man. We have Legendary. We have Hulk versus Thor and Wolverine. Animal Olympics. This is actually one of them. Again, just like with GoBots, I downloaded, and I think I downloaded it through Mega Upload, but I didn't actually put it onto DVD until recently. Then here we have The Invisible Kid. This I found it at some kind of a place called blogspot.com or something like this. I think it's somebody that recently put this site up, and he has all these 80s movies and cartoons that you could probably find on cartoonworlds.org or cartoonsforus.org or torrents and stuff like that. And the thing behind The Invisible Kid was I was trying to get it through a torrent, could not get it. I came close, but only did about 10%. And then I found out that this guy had it, so I downloaded it, and then I said, you know what, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm putting this sucker onto DVD. Then I found this on Netflix, and I DVD fabbed it. It is Silverwing, and if you've not seen this movie, not seen this series, what are you missing? This is a damn good series from what I saw. Pretty good. The only unfortunate thing is they showed it early in the morning, so. Then right here, then right here we have Revolutionary Go Oops Another Movie, and this actually was recorded from its original DVD source onto my Variety DVD, which I have my, I guess like I said, this version of Doomsday, the very editorial version where I fade from black fade to get the edit. That's what this is from. And I DVD fabbed it. I'm able to do the individual stuff, so I was able to DVD fab it onto its own DVD. And what's good about this is, you can find a review about this. There's a guy on YouTube called AMR. He does reviews. He's reviewed this, and I've requested to Bionic Slime BS, who does his anime reviews, to do this as well, and I think this is going to be the last one before he starts doing any more reviews. Then right here we have new Cutie Honey Volume 2. This is the new Cutie Honey collection, not Volume 1. I have Volume 1, I just have not yet transferred it to DVD and went up to its own individual DVD, and the way I'm going to have to do that is through, of course, the DVD recorder, not through the fab, because it's on plus RW. But this is new Cutie Honey Collection 1, Collection 2. I have Collection 1, I just got to get it. Then right here we have Final Fantasy, Spirits Within. Of course, I got this through Netflix, and I've been wanting to get it, and now I have it. It's very good. If you've not seen this, where have you been? Then of course my most recent purchase was this. This is another purchase I got. This is from Save Mart. $5 for this sucker. Street Fighter. Now I know some people may say, oh, that's got to be the worst movie they've made. Well, yeah, it is, but this is the Extreme Edition, and they brought this out because of Street Fighter 4 back in 2009, I believe. So that's right there. So I got it, and I've always enjoyed it. I don't know why nobody else has. And then of course right here we have Comic Books Unbound. You can actually get this through Netflix, through streaming, or through DVD. Now, a lot of people, Now to answer the question, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have is, why do people like myself always download torrents, download movies we get through torrents or mega uploads, or why do we even DVD fab them? Add them to our collection and then do updates saying, oh, look what we've added. Well, it's real simple, folks. You see, I've said it before and I've said it again. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will wonder about this. The reason we show off what we bought is because we're figuring, hey, look what we bought. This is what we bought with our own money, because we're proud of it. But when we show off stuff like, say, the Big Events DVD, like I have, or the Best of Bonkers DVD, or down here, GoBots, Sonic the Hedgehog Doomsday, Plunder and Lightning. The reason we show those off, as well as like say Animal Olympics and Invisible Kid, is because even though we've downloaded, like say with GoBots and Plunder and Lightning and Invisible Kid and Animal Olympics, the reason we showcase them and say we've added them to our collection is because unlike most stuff you can find on DVD and Blu-ray today, you can't find these. You can't find Animal Olympics on Blu-ray. You can find it on DVD, but it's very rare to find now. Invisible Kid you can't find on either format, as well as Doomsday, Battle of the Rock Lords, and Plunder and Lightning Uncut. You can't find those as individual movies on Blu-ray or DVD. So it's always a proud thing for us to showcase them and say, hey, look, this is what we got. I mean, I know it sounds like a little self-centeredness, and we're just showing off in front of people, but guess what? That's what this Shane guy does. That's what this Shane guy does. I mean, I have a lot of respect for him, but that's what he does. He shows off. He has his own series, which I like, called the Multimedia Chronicles, and he uses it to update his collection, to show people, hey, look what I bought at Walmart, or look what I bought here. Just to show you what he bought and give you guys the idea of, look, if I can find these, you guys can too. He even suggests trying to find them. And then when we showcase stuff like, say, Doomsday, or like Revolutionary Utena, or new Cutie Honey collection, and stuff like that, or Final Fantasy, and Jace and 13 Ghosts, or comic books Unbound. The reason we showcase those is, even though we've, as a lot of people put it, DVD fabbed them, it's real simple. It's because right now in this economy times, as much as we'd like to go out to a Walmart or a Best Buy and buy the movie on DVD, we can't, because we can't afford it sometimes. And there's not a Walmart or a Best Buy really close by. Not here yet, hopefully soon. So when we go out and we buy so what we do, if we have like a Netflix account like I do, and we go out and do what we do, rent them, and if we have a program like, say, DVD Fab, of course we're going to record them or copy them onto their own individual DVD if they are allowed. If they're allowed. Because if they're allowed, then we're able to have our own individual copies. If not, then we're going to just have to go through the trouble of using something like the Magic DVD Ripper or a torrent just to find it. But you see, that's just the reason as to why we do these things. It's because of one, when it comes to like GoBots and Plunder and Lightning, and you can probably put Doomsday Project of Sonic the Hedgehog in that same category, as well as with DVD Fabs, and Invisible Kid. The reason we always talk about those being added to our collection is because you can't find those, like I said, on any format right now. I mean, until they say, oh, we're going to put Invisible Kid onto DVD and Blu-ray, you're not going to see it. And until they say, oh, we're going to put GoBot Battle of the Rock Lords on DVD and Blu-ray, you're not going to see it. And until Disney says, okay, let's bring out the uncut version of Plunder and Lightning, you're not going to see it. And until maybe Sega and Dig decide, you know what, let's bring out those final 4 episodes of Satyam and make them into a movie, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it, folks. And that's the whole point. That's why people like me like to showcase off those kind of movies, because we're saying, hey, look, now we can watch them on DVD. We don't have to worry about rewinding it and everything. We can just watch it from where it is. So, to answer that question as to why people like myself showcase and update movies on movie collections of DVDs and Blu-rays, especially of those that haven't even been released on DVD and Blu-ray, and those that have been released on DVD and Blu-ray, but we've fabbed them, if you will, it's because at least we're showing you that we have them, and that you guys have the potential to get them as well if you do a little research as well. So, but that's just an extended Q&A there, to kind of give you guys a taste of hopefully what will come. But the only way I'm going to be able to do Q&A is if I get people to ask me questions. So if you want to, PM me here on YouTube, okay? But that's just an extension, answering the question as to why people like myself always showcase and update our collections for several reasons. Well, I just gave you the answer to that question in my own way. So comment down below, and I'll talk to you later.